Hello, very good day to you. It's a truly cloudy picture out there at the moment for many of us, and that's how it's going to stay as we go through the rest of this week, really. High pressure still firmly in control. Yes, it has shifted just a bit further towards the east, but nonetheless dominating our weather and bringing those largely cloudy skies. Not cloudy for all of us. There will be some breaks in the cloud, particularly if you're to the lee of high ground, so with a bit of a southerly flow towards the north of Wales, perhaps some parts of northern England and northern Scotland, seeing some brightness, some glimmers of sunshine, and it's in these places that we're going to see the highest temperatures today as well. Mid to high teens for many of us, but in those areas where we see some sunshine breaking through, we're looking at highs of around 17, possibly 18 Celsius, so a little bit above average for the time of year in those areas. Elsewhere, it is still pretty mild nonetheless, though not necessarily feeling particularly warm because of those largely cloudy skies. That cloud will be quite thick in some places, so there will be some spots of rain as we go through the afternoon and through this evening, particularly over higher ground. As we go overnight, staying with the largely cloudy skies, some breaks perhaps towards parts of Scotland, the far north of England maybe, but many areas across Northern Ireland, the bulk of England and Wales having a pretty cloudy night. And with that, there could be some low cloud around, some murkiness, also some drizzly rain in a few places too. That cloud does mean though that temperatures aren't going to drop much. Many places, especially in your more built up areas, are going to stay in double digits. Some more rural spots and where we get some clearer skies perhaps falling into single figures. But another grey, mild, murky start to the day for many of us tomorrow morning, and it is going to stay pretty grey through much of the day as well. Again, a few spots of drizzly rain where the clouds thick enough, and some of us may see some brightness breaking through, hints of something perhaps towards eastern parts of England, but the greatest chance of seeing any sunshine will be across the far north of Scotland. On the whole, temperatures are going to be down a degree or two compared to today, nonetheless still feeling pretty mild with highs in the mid-teens or low to mid-teens for most of us. Little change as we go through tomorrow evening, staying cloudy, staying mostly dry, just a few spots of rain here and there where the cloud's thick enough. And that's the theme that we take as we go through towards the end of the week. The high pressure does shift a little bit further east, but nonetheless still dominating our weather for the time being. However, as we go through the weekend, particularly by the time we get towards Sunday, there are signs that we could get a low pressure system tracking just to the north of the UK, and that could bring a front across the country. Could bring something a bit windy towards northern parts and also a bit of rain for a time, something a little bit heavier rain-wise than we've seen recently. And behind that front, we may get something a little bit clearer. And so there are signs that we could see that yellow disk in the sky, the sun, developing for some of us as we go through the latter part of the weekend and into the beginning of next week. If you're interested in what's going to happen thereafter, then do make sure you check out our 10-day trend, which Alex Deacon will have available on both our app and our YouTube channel later on this afternoon. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.